Tri-State football here at Springfield High, getting ready for the 2018 season, first day of 2-a-days, and here with Moses Douglass, the fine senior defensive back, third team All-Ohio last season, and Moses is a University of Kentucky commit, going to follow in his father's footsteps and his dad, his head coach here at Springfield High. And Moses, boy, a year ago at this time we were talking about how you did in your off season. Talk about this off season. I know it's been a bit different for you.
Oh yeah, just basically worked on my getting more explosive, getting to my weight that I wanted to, which was 200 pounds, and just boosting on my stats and stuff.
Let's talk a little bit about your weight. What did you do to get bigger? I mean, was it just working out and different diets? What?
I worked out once, I think I worked out once every day for the week, except for the weekends. And then I drank 2 protein shakes a day to get the weight. So.
All right. Well, let's talk a little bit about you play a lot of defense. Obviously, one of the best defensive backs in the entire state. You said you're going to play a little offense. Tell us about what that's going to be this year.
Oh yeah, about to be a deep threat, tight end. It's a different experience putting your hand in the dirt. I got to get used to it, but I ended up doing well at it in 707s, taking advantage of my opportunities against linebackers and safeties, and it's working out. So,
how different is it reading the playbook from the offensive side?
It's different, but it's I really got the same stuff as far as blocking and most of our stuff, and in my routes I usually got the same type of routes. I don't usually run slants or nothing. So I mean, it's pretty simple.
Well, let's talk about your team this year. The Springfield last year 6-4, didn't really get blown out of a lot of games, but didn't make the playoffs. What is this team? How's it different, and what do you think about them?
This team, we're all on the same page. No matter how talented you are, they already know what's going on. They know they're going to work. They're going to buy into what we're trying to do here. Because it's my senior year, I'm not going. We gotta have something going. We gotta get something going this year, and we got better leadership this year for sure. I like that, and the juniors, they're stepping up right now. So last year, the 2020 class, they didn't really talk much or nothing like that, but this year they're doing a lot more of that, and they're taking a little bit more of leadership.
As you look at your conference, the GWAC here in the East Division, who are the biggest threats coming out of there? Who do you see as the top teams there?
I say Wayne Northmont.
Centerville.
There's 3 teams that we got to beat, have to beat.
And all 3 of them are on your schedule. All of them played in the playoffs last year. I mean, you're talking about beating those teams. How do you approach that of the off season? I mean, I know last year was sort of almost the same way.
Just think about how they beat us. Just think about how they beat us while we're doing our workouts, all that. And we're not trying to feel that again, so we've been working with a lot more emotion towards the L's that we took last year against them.
I know you're playing for your dad, but tell us a little bit about that. I mean, this will be your last year together as a coach and head coach and son, and what's it been like for you?
Been a journey. I mean, freshman year he was in my ear a lot more. Senior year, just not as much. I guess I've been getting better and not letting him talk to me, I guess. Been doing what he wanted me to do. So, it's been fun for real, though, because I like talking to him after, out of football. We don't really talk much about football unless I bring it up. He doesn't really bring up stuff, but when I bring it up, we get to go and watch a little film, make it easier, make stuff a lot, easier to see during the games.
There you go. That's Moses Douglass, and he's the fine defensive back here at Springfield High. He's going to score some touchdowns this year as a tight end, though.
Sure.